You're a DJ too, or what, dude? We're turning up here, man. Man, these guys are real DJ here.
Hey, hey, hey,
The
what is
song, DJ
happening?
Paleta.
Albuquerque, B2B, the network. Luis Hernandez coming at you live here from Team Alkaline live stream. That's right, folks. We are here at the Kangen Water Store. Change your water, change your life. Today is the 9th of July. It is 11:02 a.m. We are 2 minutes right behind, but certainly. How about a little bit of Ozo Motley, Come Tu Paleta, right? And you'll understand exactly why we like to play that song there because Ozo Motley kicks butt, number one. Number two, it's a very contagious song. It just, you cannot help but move when you hear that song. Look at
There
that.
you go, man.
Just that beat right there. So, really quickly, want to invite you guys, if you are not already watching from your cell phones, just go ahead and hop on over to ABQB2B networking page, and you can start a watch party so that you can invite all your friends to join us. And you guys are probably wondering who I'm talking to out there, right? Because all you see is Luisito de la Noche. Well, I've got a couple of guests here with me today. I've got a serial entrepreneur. Deepo Alam will be joining us, and of course, the executive director of the ABQS Chamber of Commerce. That happens to be one Miss Melissa Sanchez. We're going to be talking about all kinds of fun and wonderful things. Primarily, we're going to be talking about entrepreneurship in Albuquerque, and we're going to be talking about the tips, the tricks of the trade. We'll be talking about what we like to refer to as nuggets. Business nuggets and things that entrepreneurs can apply to their business, instantly, right? They can take advantage of that. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our guest to the show. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you?
I'm great, man. Thank you so much for having me here. My name is Deepo Alam, so I'm great to be part of this amazing show, pretty much, and actually building up how we can share about entrepreneurship.
There we go. Look at that. All right. Well, hey, what an honor to have you here. I've been following the success that you've been having for quite some time, and I was visiting with Miss Melissa, and she says, this guy is doing amazing things, not only for the west side of Albuquerque, but the entire city of Albuquerque. And so we're gonna dig into all the things that you're involved in, all the different businesses that you have, and then this new endeavor that you just recently kicked off. We're going to learn about that and how people can take advantage of your awesome offering.
Yeah, you know how it is. I always tell myself, all glory to God, and He kept opening the way for me, and He lined up the right people, right opportunities. So far, I mean, it's not only about myself. I got such a great team. Like we got a great business partnership, starting from the first one that actually I brought to Albuquerque. Potato Corner. We started in Cottonwood Mall, Coronado Mall, been a huge success, and then I got the opportunity to start up our new company. Belongs to the Albuquerque itself, which is the Paleta Bar, and then we actually just launched a spring roll in ABQ as well about 3 months ago, and the last one that got put in my heart is Build CD ABQ.
Wow. Okay. We're talking about Potato Corner, Cottonwood Mall, Potato Corner, Coronado Mall, Paleta Bar on San Pedro, just close
all
to
location, pretty
all,
much
all the locations.
yes,
So how many
yes.
locations in total do you have
So right
with the
now
Paleta Bar?
we have 5 locations.
Five?
Yes, San Pedro.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, I know. Riverside Plaza, Cottonwood Mall, Bernalillo just opened up. We also have in San Diego Escondido.
Is that right?
Yeah, and we actually right now building up in Rio Rancho, Las Cruces, Los Lunas, and we have 98th and Central actually gonna be finalized tomorrow. Tramway Candelaria, which is I was there earlier, and Phoenix inside Arizona Mills.
Wow.
And we actually just took over Potato Corner in Houston as well.
Did you
And
really?
yeah. And we got a great teams, man. And the next thing is we're actually gonna bring Paleta Bar to Houston as well.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow. I'm just going to ask because, that's probably the next question on people's minds. So, our viewers out there that are watching. And by the way, if you're watching on Melissa's page, if you're watching on Depot's page, if you're watching on my personal page, please feel free to drop your questions. That is exactly what this is about. We want to be able to answer your questions pertaining to business primarily.
Of course.
If you want to ask personal questions, you can save that stuff for your mama later.
Yeah. Don't ask it over here.
But I'm going to ask you a personal question just to clear the air. How old are you?
I'm actually 30.
30 years old.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
He looks like a budding 18-year-old.
I know, man. That's the good thing I always tell people. There's a good thing about being Asian, I got a good DNA.
Now, is it that, or is it because of the alkaline water that you drink from the Kangen water store?
No, actually, I just get 1 cup. I need some more right now.
Okay? All right. We need the chief hydration officer to join us so we can get you some more water. But certainly, we certainly do appreciate your time here with us. And in fact, the chief hydration officer is standing right behind you there. We're gonna get him infused now. So, I'm not really good at math, but
I am, man. I'm Asian, so I just born with it. I was just born with it, man. Throw me the numbers. I got it done, man.
I'm good with numbers. So in total, how many stores do you have? Potato Corner, Paleta Bar, and the new one you
Spring Rolling.
The Spring Rolling. Yes.
So right now total about nine stores that we actually have it in the business,
Yeah.
But again, like I told you, Paleta Bar, we probably gonna close between 12 to 15 stores by the end of this year.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been blessed. And Spring Rolling, about 3 months right now, we start picking up. The people start understanding the new concept again, and we are probably thinking about launching it 2 more stores this year.
Wow.
Yes.
That's phenomenal. That's exciting.
So if you haven't been to Spring Rolling, you need to go. Definitely one of my go-to spots there in Riverside Plaza.
One of your go-to spots in Riverside Plaza, Spring Rolling. We're going to go there for lunch.
Please do, man.
Right.
I'll be right there.
Well, I'm actually on a 13-week, program right now, so I may have to wait until that is completed.
Healthy
No,
food.
yeah,
It's
that's
healthy.
exactly, it's healthy food. So we actually just bring the guy named Dion.
Uh-huh.
So he's actually doing like macro counts, like all those
Oh, really?
calories count, whatever. I mean, I work out. I don't-
Beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. So like that, we actually just have like a meal prep. We have like lettuce wrap that you can custom like keto diet.
Uh-huh.
We can put like cucumber noodles, all the proteins you need, and then we use rice paper, which is less calories than even just like tortilla itself.
Yep.
Or regular bread. So it's all pretty like healthy actually.
Wow. See, that's refreshing, and that's something that not a lot of restaurateurs, are willing to do with their business. And there's a lot of folks, it's a trend, these days, folks that really want to be mindful of what they're putting into their bodies. And they want to make sure that they're putting the right things, the macro and the micronutrients. That's refresh. Now I have no reason to not visit.
Exactly, man. Yeah, no, that's the reason we create the concept at first one. So I mean, we have Paleta Bar next door if you want to kind of like play around with that. But again, we just launched the protein paleta as well.
Yeah.
With the same guy that watching it, we do like 25-gram protein,
Uh-huh.
6 grams sugar. We just use like pretty much protein shake, and then we just mix it with either whatever milk you guys want, like almond milk, full milk. We still also do the cashew milk that we're gonna check it out too, and then low-fat milk. So we want to try to reach.
How about that?
Exactly. Inside, you don't have to go by when you're having a cheat day. You can go by every day.
You can go every day and make that part of your meal plan.
Exactly. You just
Yeah.
get tired of drinking like a warm protein shake, or like you gotta wash it out after. Go by to Paleta Bar. You got your shake ready in the cold protein shake of the paleta.
That is beautiful. That, and I can tell you right now, there is a huge market for that.
Yes.
And you're going to do very, very, very well for that.
We've been blessed, man.
You've
We've been
already
blessed.
started, right, with one of the gyms.
Yes,
You
yes,
got your
exactly.
product in the gym, and that's one thing that I want to point out about Depot is he, take note, collaborates. He will find
Yes.
a business to collaborate with. So it's not about competition. You're always finding somebody to work with and collaborate with, and I can really appreciate that. And I'm sure, like I said, business owners take note on that. Collaboration is key, right?
Exactly. I always believe in partnership because we all have something to offer. We all have something to share, and that's all how we, like you said, being collaboration and everything. Because I don't know anything about calories or like macro thing, whatever. I just eat whatever I want to eat, and I go to the gym. And I was like, that's all matter for me. But like you're saying, there's so many people asking what to put in your body
Sure.
and everything. That's why we have to get this guy, because he's someone that who actually reliable, and he's been in bodybuilder business for a long time. He's
Yeah.
a coach. I was like, dude, let's partner up. And then there's also, I bring him to be part of Build City ABQ, because I want to create an influencer
Sure.
from Albuquerque that actually not just like getting like free stuff, but he also can bring value to all the business. So that's why I kind of like help him out. Actually bought like less than a week, and I'm gonna introduce him about 3-4 more business, so he can go in there. He can also bring value to them in sales, whatever he can offer, and the business get like benefit from that, and he
Sure.
also get benefit from that. That's like the collaboration, everything startup, and that's how I want, like we can help people up, set people for success, build them up. That's how the new brand Build City ABQ ended up born to,
Man, I love that. What a genius idea and concept, right?
Right.
Get out and help your fellow business owners, right?
Exactly.
Really at the end of the day, that's should be at the core of who we are and what we do here for entrepreneurs, for business owners. We're a community, and we should act as a community and support
Exactly.
each other,
Right.
right? And that is really the idea. That's always been the idea behind organizations like the Chamber of Commerce, and other economic development programs and groups in the city. Your shop local programs, all those things. That the idea behind that, really simply put, is to build community, and to bring like-minded people together to really push each other
Exactly,
and
man.
support each other. And so, thank you for that. I have to ask you, how long have you been an entrepreneur?
So like fully like committed, actually, I was pretty much 7 years ago. Like I was 23, so that's the time that actually I step up. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna just take salary, just like be in my comfort zone. I told actually one of the business owners, thank you, man. I was just like, give me the ownership.
Uh-huh.
You don't make money, I don't make money. I work for free.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that I have something to offer, and I know that I have a room to improve, instead of just clock in, clock out.
Yeah.
Get my check and then go home. I was like, I deserve more than that, because I know I can bring more value.
Yes.
Exactly. So it's about 7 years, and we've been blessed way and beyond, man.
About 7 years. And so
Yeah.
tell us about some of the things that you experienced when you were first starting out. And really, we like to hear about, everybody talks about their successes. We want to hear about your struggles and things that you've had to overcome getting started.
Of course, that's the thing that people been telling me. I can bring inspiration for them. I can share, because of the process is more important than the result itself.
Yes.
So that's what this entrepreneurship about. So we started like I took over on June. I remember June 2013, I believe. Yeah, and then that month is like, I work about over 80-90 hours, and at the end of the month I still lose money.
Oh, wow.
So I got people like, oh, I want to work, but I have to get something. That's not entrepreneurship.
Right.
There's the moment that you work for free, but it's not even free. You end up losing money. You got to get out of your pocket. So that's the hard work. And then, that's the struggle time. But after that, July, I turned the business around, and praise the Lord, everything been doing great with Potato Corner. And then I was like, I want to start my own company, because I have all the vision that I can bring it to nationwide, worldwide.
Sure.
And then I actually jump into another business, the jerky guy. And guess what? I end up losing over $50,000.
Oh, wow.
Because, sometimes there's the thing, like God lined up the right people, right opportunities. And at the moment, it's just not the right partner. And then
Sure.
I want to get everything straight up, legally, do everything the right way, because that's how business can go big.
Right.
But again, sometimes at the same time, as the person, we realize that we try to be bigger than the company.
Mm-hmm.
It's never gonna work. You want to be entrepreneur, you cannot be bigger than your company.
Absolutely.
Exactly. You are one person, the company is a company. You have more people work in the company, and you gotta put them as the priority. You cannot just like, okay, the company making $2,000, you wanna pick up $5,000-$6,000.
Right.
Then you're just gonna file bankruptcy. But that's the thing, and then I end up losing the money. And then again, so many people asking me like, so how you get back up? I always make it easy. That's my school money. I don't have to pay college, university to be where I'm at, with the knowledge, the experience that I get. That's my book money. That's my school money. That's my teacher money. That's how I paid for my school. So I was like, take it. But that's the thing I always tell myself. every setback is set up for greater comeback. And from that jerky, actually, the paleta bar born.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the story of my life. I've been failing so many times, and every time I failed, actually, I just keep believing, keep having faith. I always tell myself everything works good together for my own good, and it's just like right after that, the breakthrough came.
The breakthrough
And
came.
exactly, yeah.
Right.
So you just gotta believe, keep pressing on, keep doing our best, and that's all matter, you know.
You know, that's a really unique concept that not a lot of people understand or can grasp or even apply to their life is to continue to push, right?
Exactly.
You may have a setback today. You may have a what you believe is the biggest failure that you've had in your life, but if you just keep on pushing, the breakthrough is oftentimes just right, almost
In the
immediately
corner.
right after the setback.
Exactly,
You know?
exactly.
And so you've experienced that. I'm curious. I've got to know and understand, right? Paletas, you know, traditionally a Mexican treat, right?
Yes.
How did you get involved or in introduced to paletas?
So that's the funny thing. I know when people mention paleta and they're looking at me, they were like, okay, you know, they were like telling me like all the question. Actually, I just met up with one of the famous singer too, Lorenzo Antonio. He's
Yes.
born here. He was just like actually gonna be part of the paleta bar influencer. You know, I just talked to him, but again, same time, like we've been just emailing, talking on Instagram, and when he show up with his dad, he looking at me. I was like, I know that look, you know. But you know how it is. Like two of my business partners, Joel Marquez and Juan Estala.
Uh-huh.
So they've been in paleta, like pretty much Mexican dessert business for like over 15 years. So his parents actually, Joel Marquez's parents actually still own La Michoacana de Paquime.
Oh yes.
So he's pretty much like the oldest one, the OG here in town, Cour Central, Isleta, Zuni. So they've been doing that, and I always go over there.
Yeah.
I always go over there, get my chilindrina, get my, you know, like all my dessert. And at one point, we always know each other. We play soccer together, me and Hoyle, but we never really talk about business.
Uh-huh.
So I went there, I just like customer, and then we end up talking, and you know, I see what we can offer to the table. So
Yeah.
like him, he got all the family recipe. They are the best, pretty much like Michoacana here
Yeah.
in town, you know.
Yeah.
So I was in Los Angeles. I saw the concept of gelato on stick, dip it in chocolate. But I ate it like paleta is way better. It's more creamy, it's more traditional. But when I tasted out, and then they're actually about launching the store in Rio Rancho, him and Juan. So we just meet up, and then, you know, the thing is, what am I offering to the table? They don't need me. But what I was telling them, like, you know, what about the new concept? I'm giving them like, with this concept, we can elevate the brand.
Right.
We focus on making paleta fresh every single day. And then I brought them also the beef jerky.
Yeah.
Because we want to be the beef jerky carne seca, the first one that also same thing.
Yeah.
We make it fresh every day, no vacuum sealed, no preservatives.
Wow.
So, you know, like everybody always try to go to Costco, go to Walmart, like
Sure.
they want to resell it over there. Like, we don't want to resell.
No.
We want to do direct consumer,
Yeah.
but we want to make sure that the quality is there. So we kind of combine that concept with the agua fresca, still like putting some elote, all the tweak, but we want to come up with the new concept that bring it to the next level, you know.
Sure.
And with the paleta itself, with the concept we have, I told them we can multiply the store, we can go nationwide, worldwide so easily than Michoacana itself, because in Michoacana you have 60, 70 items in the menu, and
Sure.
it's just a lot of preparation and everything. I
Yes,
always
yes.
try to simplify the product and then focus in what we can elevate. So you focus in something that you're good at, pretty much. That's
love
the
it.
story of my life, yeah. And that's the thing. After that, spring rolling coming too, and people just, you only sell spring roll? Yeah, but we sell the best spring roll. You know what I mean? I don't
can
want to
attest
sell
to that.
exactly. I don't want to sell like, you know, I don't want to sell like 1,000 things and
Yeah.
there's nothing good at. You know, I prefer like, I just good at one thing, but let me be great at it. Let
Yeah.
me be the best of it. That's the story of all of us supposed to be. You know,
Yes.
God gave us the vision, God gave us the strength, but some people try to focus on their weakness. That's why they never be successful, because they try to fix their weakness instead of focus on their strength. You know, that's why where all the partnership collaboration comes from, because that's how I am. I believe like I'm good at sales, I'm good at talking to people, I can train people, I can elevate the business, but if you tell me to put nail on the wall, I cannot do it. My business partners tried. He was like, because like Hoyle, he can build the whole store. He got the
Sure.
vision to build up the store. He told me, hey dude, help me out. All I did was messing it up. I was like, dude, I'm out of here. Let me just go make the sales. Let me just go pushing the stores, because I can do nothing. He can build up the the floor, everything nice. I don't know what to do with that. It's like you do it, and I'm doing my
Well,
thing.
And that's really a concept that a lot of entrepreneurs. Again, you're delivering some really good nuggets here because oftentimes entrepreneurs they feel like they have to be experts in every single thing that they do because they're often tasked with having to wear 17 different hats in whatever their business is. Right? They may be the best marketer in the world, but they don't know how to develop a product. Right? They don't know how to do that. There we go. They don't know how to develop a product, right? And so in that case, what you're saying is simply put is collaborate. Go out and find the experts in whatever it is that maybe you're not the best at, and collaborate with somebody so that you too can make something even better.
Exactly. That's how I look at it. Some people like, oh, I don't want to be partnership. I don't want to deal with other people.
Sure.
Guess what? You live in this world, you're going to deal with people anyway. So, it's like I was telling them,
Right.
it's like relationship. Like you break up, you got divorced because you got the wrong partner. Same thing in business. It's just going to happen.
Absolutely.
It's just going to happen. Either you learn from it or you just be sad about it. So you choose which one you want to be,
Absolutely. I love that. And, it's important for people to know that you didn't wake up one morning and you were the connoisseur of paletas. You went and you found somebody who was, and he said, let me bring what I have to the table. Let's make this explode.
Exactly.
Right? And that's what happened. And it wouldn't have had you not been part of that process otherwise, right? I mean, they may have launched a business, but the success may not have been there had it not been for you, and vice versa.
Yeah.
You can't just go into something and, apply what you know and who you are without having a product.
No, that's correctly. So I always tell people, like, I learned from the show The Profit, So it's like about product, the people, and the process, the concept.
Yes.
So that's why I partner up with people, like something with spring rolling, like this guy. He owns Pho Bar up there by Rio Rancho. And for me, like, he got the best spring roll because he make it fresh.
Yes.
So I don't know about all the recipe and everything. Same thing with paleta, same thing with spring roll. But I create the concept.
Yeah.
I can create the people, create the leadership that I bring to the table. So I was like, you know what? You guys make the paleta. You guys deal with the recipe. Next, it's my turn. Elevate the brand.
Sure.
Creating the traffic, creating the customer. So that's how we build it up. So now we end up being partner up with all other business. Mariscos Altamar coming in part 2. Same thing. I give them the concept with paleta and beef jerky, turning their michelada because I don't want to carry like liquor in paleta bar.
Sure.
They're like, oh, why don't you want to do this? No. Like again,
Yeah.
you want to get with liquor, you want to relax with the drink, go over there because this is family-friendly environment. Like, I don't want to try to carry everything.
Yeah.
You try to, one place try to carry jerky, carry paleta, carry bars. Like next thing you know, there's again, you don't have any specialized in everything.
Right.
So that's why I become, like partnership collaboration with all other business because we support each other. We are not competing, but we help each other out. We elevate the brand together, and that's how we move up.
Ooh, I like that. How about let's really quickly. I want to just read some of the comments that we're getting here. I'm sure you probably have plenty there, but Amber Ortega says absolutely we should bring some things back to the table. Way back when we used to do an event called Cash Mob, where we would identify a local business or a nonprofit organization, and we would bring 20, 30 people plus to go support that business on one particular day.
That's awesome.
And so, for example, let's say we wanted to cash mob the Paleta Bar, and then we would set up an event, and we would have everybody come out, and the idea was that they would spend a minimum amount of, say, maybe $10 or something like that, right? But just to help out a business community. So she's saying, do that. Michael Gonzalez, he's the owner of Cafe Bella.
Oh wow, I love that place.
Yeah.
I always go over there. Yeah.
In fact, we're going to be doing a special broadcast tomorrow at Cafe Bella. We're going to be interviewing the mayor of Rio Rancho, Mr. Greg Hall. He's going to tell us all about what's happening in Rio Rancho. Maybe we can talk about now. Have you opened in Rio Rancho yet?
We're actually coming on Answer and Southern.
Okay,
actually
so
building
right
up
there.
right now.
Okay.
Exactly. It's coming right up. Tell the mayor he's gonna have fun over there. We're gonna bring his name up there.
We'll tell him that he has to definitely be there. You're gonna have a big grand opening ribbon cutting.
Exactly, and that's the
ceremony
next one.
Celebration.
Build City Rio Rancho.
Yes.
So that's the thing God gave me the vision. Not only Albuquerque,
Yep.
Rio Rancho. We're gonna do everywhere. We have Paleta Bar. We have spring rolling. Every brand that we're gonna launch, we're gonna bring Build City.
I love
we
it.
can build up entrepreneurs. We can, build up the kids through the donation and everything. Again, the long run is, I don't want when I'm in Singapore. I mean, in Netherlands, in Holland, when I was playing soccer over there, it's just like you don't see homeless because actually the city, the government take care of them. And this is one of the way by creating jobs for them, by creating mentorship for them, by creating leadership for them. But again, they have to be willing to put works.
Put in work, right?
That's why we want to fix the next generation, which is for the kids, because we invest in them. We want them to have the mindset. Because I got so many people like, oh, can you sponsor this? Can I get free money for this? It doesn't work that way. The real life, go work. I was like,
It doesn't work that way?
Exactly. Let me get you the gift card. Let me get you the gift card. You sell 50% of it. You take the profit. I give you like 50% for fundraiser because how many times like I always see the kids try to do like, you know, cookie scout, whatever it is, and the one who end up selling is the parents.
All the time.
For me, that's a shame.
Every single one. Yeah.
Exactly. That's a shame for me. Or like I got people coming up to me. I just get a haircut. Hey, my kid want a job. Okay, have you ever asked your kid if he wants a job?
Yeah.
I asked you a simple question like that, and he said, oh, but he has a good kid. That's not my question. Did you ask your kid if he wants to work? But it was like, no, he needs to work. No. Did you ask your kid if he wants to work?
Yeah.
That's all my simple question. Never answer because you sometimes, you know, as the parents, like, they never ask what the kids want. Oh, my kid has to work. You want to force them, do it the right way. Hey, dude, get out from the house. You got to pay your own bill. That's it. They got to find a job. Make them the reason why they got to find a job.
Absolutely.
You know, so that's the reason that sometimes what we're missing out.
And it is, you know, we have to get back to you know, raising our kids the right way and instilling that in them, right, that good work ethic, right, because a lot of kids nowadays, they just simply do not have that. You know, I have a 23-year-old son, and I have willed him to do the most in life, right? But at the end of the day, it's entirely up to him.
Exactly.
And if I didn't teach him at a young age on how to get out and hustle, then you know he's
just gonna keep asking.
Yeah. Right. But no, absolutely. So I've got somebody asking, you know, as an entrepreneur just getting started. Kat Capshaw, she's a budding entertainment entrepreneur, and she says, "What are the best resources or advice for entrepreneurs? Like if Kat was sitting in front of you right now on Build City Albuquerque ABQ,
Yes.
and she says, what's the best advice for me starting out the gate?
Work your ass off.
Work your ass off.
That's it. That's all you gotta do. I got people like, again, try not to burn money. When I say burn money, try not to spend money and like, I'm sorry, like you don't pay advertisement and everything. You create the brand.
Sure.
You create the traffic. If I have to go all over the neighborhood, knock the door, give away menu, you know, even until this moment, if you go to Potato Corners, all Paleta bars, we also always like offer sample.
Yes.
We don't have people at the store. We go outside, we offer sample, we offer them like as simple as, hey, do you guys want to get something to drink? This is our agua fresca, you know, same thing with spring rolling. We go outside, we create the traffic. So work hard, don't burn money, because you are the brand. You're creating the brand. Go all over the neighborhood, you know, wherever you go, wear the t-shirt, wear your uniform, explain what you have, get the to-go menu or business card, invite them. So that's how you're going to create the traffic.
Just like that.
Exactly. You just got to work hard, you know, simple as that.
You got to work hard. And so,
Exactly.
and again, that really is, you know, depending on who you're serving in your business, you know, depending on the products or the services that you offer. We talk about this quite often, and that's really knowing, you know, who your customer is, and understanding that, and building your branding building your marketing, not your branding, building your marketing based on who your customer is.
Exactly.
Right. The brand is completely different. We'll talk a little bit about that here.
I want to interrupt really quick. So
Sure.
Your buddy John Lewis says good morning. And Greg Frost, another entrepreneur.
What's up, Greg? What's up, John? Hope things are well for you there at the Hispano Chamber of Commerce.
Greg, let me just read his comment. Said, very important to raise the kids right. It's tough. My daughter is still living at home. She's 2.5.
She better leave it at home.
So
That is tough. If she's Greg, if she's 2.5 years old, we're gonna have to get this thing figured out for you, buddy. But you got to put in some work here, and just like Deepo says, you got to work your ass off on that. So maybe you can be the entrepreneur that delivers how to get your kids out of the house by the age of 3.
Oh, that's gonna be a good idea, man. That's another new concept that you gave us now.
I'm kidding, all kidding aside. But yeah, I mean, there's we've got a lot of folks that really don't understand, that there's a process.
Yes.
And we talked a little bit about that. And so please tell us what your process has been when you have made a decision to pursue a business endeavor.
So, like you're saying, the process, you got to believe in the process as much as you enjoy the process.
Sure.
So that's the thing, people always like trust the process. Now, let me ask you the question, like, are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Because the time that you don't enjoy the process, you burned out, and that's when all the business collapse. Like you say, you're so close to be the breakthrough, but you don't enjoy the process, you're just gonna give up.
Right.
So the process that I have, like let's say Potato Corner, it took us 3 years before we actually get the breakthrough. So I moved here 2011 on December, and it took me 2 years, 2013, before I actually jump into the entrepreneurship, because those 2 years I was working as a manager. But all those years before I moved here, I already know my value because I been fixing business. I've been fixing like broken stores, like
Sure.
the business call it about to close down, the business about to like file bankruptcy, and I go in and God gave me the vision how to elevate it, how to fix it, and then that's what I did. So the first 2 years I was being a manager, but before I moved there, I already have the conversation. I'm gonna be the owner, but I was like, I'm gonna ask ownership, but I didn't mention how
Yeah.
much I want it.
Right.
So after 2 years, I already know that the business is about to set up. I asked, it's about time. I'm gonna get my ownership. And my business partners right now asked me like, how much you want it? I was like 50%. He was like, what? I was like 50.
Yeah.
People think I'm crazy. I mean, how much you want to put? I was like, 0. I don't put nothing because I build up the business. Without me, your business gonna collapse.
Right.
So either take it or leave it. And he didn't want it at that moment.
Yep.
I'm about leaving because I got another offer. So that's the thing too. I always have plan B.
Yes.
So I'm gonna offer this, but I already know if something goes right, this is my plan B.
Sure.
So then he finally say yes after he changed his mind. And after that, it took me another year to face the breakthrough. And after that, the Potato Corner just been taking off.
Yeah.
So after that moment forward, same thing with Paleta Bar. So I was telling you about the new business. I already have the successful business of Potato Corner. My business partner also already have Lami Choacana, which is busy.
Yes.
We're talking like slam, but guess what? The first 6 months of Paleta Bar opening, we are slow. We are slow. And then guess what happened is we don't even have employee because we couldn't afford employee unless we're gonna keep losing money.
Right.
So 3 of us working every single day. We keep switching the shift. So between our business, we still go over there and then we work. So
Wow.
we don't have any employees for the first 6 months. We're building up the sales. We're building up the brand. We're building up the marketing. We're building up the name. And then we even have our closest people just tell us like, I don't think the business works. I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna work out. My business partner, me and Hoyle, we're like fire and ice. So I always stay positive. He always stay negative. But that's how we actually like shape each other every single day. We always argue every single day. We're like a freaking couple, pretty much. So like, that's he was like, dude, this is my life saving, and I was like, believe in the vision.
Yeah.
God brought us together. God brought the vision. It's gonna happen, and then that's it. Sure
Yeah.
enough, it was winter time. January, we have one video of we just created loaded chips with chips, jerky, and elote. All went viral in a day, and our sales was about like 6 times more from the first 6 months. Hit January, February, March. We got another two video went viral. So I created all the concept, and thank God it just all happening, and it took us 6 months. And then like Rhino Spring Rolling, same thing too. People like, oh, we love the concept. Is this franchise yet? And it's already 3 months, and we've been picking up, but we're still slow.
Wow.
But again, I'm not worried because we want to build a strong foundation.
Right.
Now, some businesses, they want to create a hype because they want to get busy.
Sure.
But you don't have enough people to get busy. You don't have enough proper employee to do the customer service to make the product. That's the time that the business collapses because most of them, they create hype.
Right.
I don't want to create hype. I want to create a legacy.
A legacy.
Exactly. So
And
that one is going to stand forever.
That's
That's the whole point.
That's important, right?
Yes.
And I see it day in and day out. I've been in the I've been in the chamber industry business for over 10 years, right?
Yeah.
And the opportunity to work with businesses day in and day out, and I see that most often of people that want to get in business and they do it for the wrong reasons. They do it because they want to be instant millionaires, right?
Exactly.
And so you know, when the motives are not right, when there is no passion behind the product or the service that you're offering, then you're most likely going to fail, because those are key things in getting your business going. But you hit the nail on the head. The biggest thing that entrepreneurs need to know is that it takes time,
Exactly.
right? Takes time. And the same can be said for marketing your business. Marketing is something that needs to be consistently done over a long period of time. It's not you put up a post or you create a video today.
Completely.
Only if you're lucky, right? Only if you're this guy.
No, it wasn't me at all. Like,
Right.
that's the thing. Like, people asking me, like, hey, how you hit the viral video?
Right.
Can you work with me, do my social media? Dude, I don't know nothing about that much. That's why I was telling you, I always give glory to God, because it was God's willing. We got one
Yeah.
video. It's just really like paleta with chili, tahin chamo, and fresh fruit on top. And people call me genius. I was like, you already have paleta, you already have fresh fruit, and you just put it there. But
Yeah.
the whole 20, 30, 40 years, no one done it.
Right.
And I did it because I don't focus on old concept. I always bend the rules
Right.
to create something new. And that one is 4.5 million.
Wow.
And the other one is like, I literally like just cut a paleta, make it like a smoothie,
Yeah.
mix it with the agua fresca water, 18.1 million views.
Wow.
So that's how people like, can you make it happen? How you hit the viral video? I was like, don't ask me. I literally don't know. I did just pause there, and it hit because people sharing. And again,
Right.
that's how God works mysteriously, and that's how the miracles happen, you know?
Yep. Well, and here's the other thing that you got to consider too, right? If you're a brand new entrepreneur, right, and you do something like this, and let's just say, by chance, you create a video like that and it goes viral, you also have to be prepared for it on the other
Exactly.
side. What I mean by that is you have to have the capacity to grow with your business, and if you are not there physically, mentally, emotionally, or even prepared with inventory,
Yeah.
it can be very devastating to your business.
Exactly. That's what I was telling you about creating hype.
Yes.
So that's when it exactly happened. You don't have a strong foundation.
Yeah.
You're just done. You know, that's why like spring rolling. Like right now, if I want to kind of like blow it out there, I can.
Yeah.
But I'm not to. I told my business partner, let's be patient. We got our team ready.
Yeah.
It's 3 months. I told them like, give me like 6 months. I always ask them, you guys ready to blow it? Like get busy. They were like, okay. We test it out. We got busy. They were like, yeah, dude, I think we got to take a little time. We got to train more people. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Because if every day is busy, like you're saying, it looks fun, but it's not fun. Like
Right.
growing in pain is hard. You know, that's what we do like right now with Paleta Bar too every single day, because we literally have zero loan. We got so many stores opening up, and we are growing fast.
Yes.
But at the same time, people think we're like millionaire, we're balling and everything. No, we didn't take our profit. We keep investing it.
You kept investing
So
it.
that's hard part, because we still have to pay for our bills and everything.
Yeah.
So, but we keep investing it because we want to know that the company gotta grow faster than us as individual.
Right.
So again, like I was telling you, nobody bigger than the company, no individual. That's what we keep reminding ourselves every single day.
I love that. I love that. Nobody bigger than the company. And, you know, that's something that a lot of people need to hear. And it's probably going to sting them quite a bit, because we live in a community where, you know, we're proud people.
Yeah.
We're proud people, and we have lots of pride. And, you know, just like the Bible said, pride comes before the fall, right?
Exactly.
And so hearing that, you know, it's going to sting a lot of people. But, you know, if people could just get outside of themselves for one stupid minute,
Yeah.
magic can happen.
As you believe, as you do our best, you know. I guess, I mean, I deal with that every single day, even until this moment. Like I
Yeah.
told you, Build City ABQ, we offer like free business advice
Yeah.
for the meeting. I got probably like last week about 8 people book, 4
Yeah.
of them cancel.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was like, are you serious? Like, I'm making my own. So I'm like, you guys cannot be busier than me. Simple as that. But the thing is, for me, being able to give advice for free, but
Sure.
the thing is free, it's not valuable. But I told them like, okay, you know, it's your loss, because they were like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm doing this. I gotta go watch Mexico and USA soccer game with my family. I was like, I'm here at the store waiting.
Yeah.
I was like, I can go home and watch the game too, but
Yeah.
I'm following the patient to help you.
Sure.
But you don't want to be helped. What can we do?
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
you cannot help people don't wanna help. They sometimes, you know, they watch podcasts, they watch like this interview, they are all pumped up.
Yeah.
But when it comes to put action, I'll do it later. When it comes to like execution.
Yeah.
You gotta like change your mindset. You gotta change your action, change your store, your brand. Like you say, do all the marketing that you need to do.
Yeah.
When they see the price, I'll do it later.
Right.
Sometimes that's what kind of like bring them back because, like I always say, new business also you gotta go fishing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you don't want to burn money, but if you can go out there and you know that you can do marketing, I know that I can do it, then I'm not worried. But if you cannot, that's why there's marketing solution that can help you out.
Right.
Use them, spend little money because you already spend money and invest in your business.
Mm-hmm.
You close down, you're gonna lose all your life saving anyway.
Absolutely.
So why can you just use the platform, the foundation that being built up to help you out? You know?
Use the tools that are out there.
Exactly.
It's really, really, really simple, right? And I know Melissa, outside of being the executive director of the ABQS Chamber, is one of those people that has the tools to be able to help you with your business and growing it. Real quick, I got another question here from Kat Capshaw. She says, if you just want to answer questions, smiley face emoji. Just curious how your business, in parentheses, connects with your audience in marketing. With so many businesses aiming for shop local, how do you differentiate yourself from the corporate around the corner?
We differentiate ourselves through customer service.
Yeah.
You know, if you ever been going to Paleta Bar, Spring Rollin', you know, when you guys go in there, you guys gonna see how we actually deal with customer. That's how we connect with them because we give them the best customer service they ever receive in the food business.
Uh-huh.
As like they want to buy a car or they
Right.
want to buy a house. So that's how we actually connect with them because as simple as asking them if they need anything else. Even myself, go over there, you guys can see me. If you guys want to come to work, you know, like I always tell my employees, you leave all your problem behind. This is the place to be happy. We want to give the best possible for every single customer.
Right.
So that's how we're going to connect. We're not worried about all other big brands or like people try to copy our concept because again, it's about the product. They can copy
Right.
the product with the recipe, go for it. You know, and then the process, the concept. They can copy the concept right now, go for it. But the people,
Right.
I create leaders. I don't care about followers. They can follow me, but I create leaders. And that's how, you know, one of the main priority of us being successful because all of our leaders stepping up. Because all the managers, we have the point where they're gonna be owner.
Yeah.
So like right now, the manager from Riverside Plaza, Brian Velasquez, you know that,
Yes.
Melissa? Yeah.
He knows my drink every time I go
Exactly.
in.
And now he's actually become the first business owner in Bernalillo through Paleta Bar.
Is that right?
Exactly. And then Rio Rancho, we have one manager too that been with us.
Yeah.
He gonna be owning that store too, partner up.
Wow.
Los Lunas, we have the manager right now with us in Riverside, gonna move over there. 98 and Central, the manager from San Pedro gonna go over there. So I create the concept not only in the business but also in people where I want them to know they have value.
Yes.
And if people don't see that value, take off
Wow.
until people see your value.
Wow.
So I'm not worried for them to work with someone else. I'm not worried for them to actually like running other people's stores. And because I know I can keep creating leaders, because that's the reason I want people to be successful. Because if I just want to keep them in my circle, it's easier for me. I don't have to hire more people. I can just lay back, go vacation. The store already running.
Yeah.
But it means they trust in the wrong leader.
Yeah. Where do you get that idea from? I mean, where does that come from? You know, is that something that you were brought up with? Is that something that you've learned as you've grown in life?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it happens to myself. I always tell myself the way I want to be treated. I want to treat people the same way. And
Yeah.
like I told you guys, I came here actually by myself. No family, no friends. $400, and then God been leading me along the way, and so many people helped me out. And with me being entrepreneur without any money,
Yeah.
I turn everything around. I work hard, and I want all of my leaders, all of my managers to know that the value that they have put in me, because I see value in them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't see it in themselves. I hired them. They were like, "Oh, I just want to be clock in, clock out," and I challenged them. What do you want to do in school?
Yeah.
I don't know. Then don't go to school. Just follow me. I'll train you. I'll mentor you. In 2 years, if you see that you don't make enough money, you can go find your way. But so far, they're all staying.
Yeah.
So they've been working with me 5, 6, 7 years, and praise God, you know, I can bring value in them.
That right there, that is value, right?
Yes.
How many people do you know here in Albuquerque that do that?
Not very many, which is why I said you need to get this guy on your show.
Thank you for that.
She
you
did
know.
say that. She was like, you've been having all these other
I
folks, and they're great.
I did not even
let
say
me
that.
tell
I
you.
just said you got to get this guy on your show.
So how about you, Melissa? What are some of the things that you're seeing happening on the west side? I know you're talking about all the growth that you're experiencing. What other types of growth are happening on the west side?
So just what following Depot's model, and I love that you're collaborating with a lot of the West Side businesses. I know you said Mariscos, you got your product there. The gym that you have your product
Yes.
is on the West Side. The coffee shop,
Whispering
Whispering
Bean,
Bean.
yes.
So yeah, you want to run the West Side Chamber?
You're probably one of these days.
Talking about a collaboration, can I? Just so you know, my job in life is as a master connector. Right, my job is to connect people, places, resources, things, all that good stuff. Right, I'd like to connect you two for a collaboration.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
we-
to grow my querido West Side.
Which actually we should consider him as a board member for the West Central Community Development Group.
Yes, we are right down the street from La Michoacana.
Okay.
Next to the Ski High Liquors.
Yeah.
Is where we operate out of, but it's a community-based organization. Lots of great community work that goes on there. And
Yeah,
it's
no,
really
I love that's the thing. Actually, we partner up with the Paleta Bar.
Uh-huh.
At one point, I just feel bad to her because we have the grand opening at Riverside 1 week, and 2 weeks later we have another one at Cottonwood Mall. And I was like, shoot, she was like, another one. I was like, yeah. And then we like right now, if you follow her, like right now we have 5 locations that can open at the same time. So we have we have Bernalillo just opened, so we're gonna have Rio Rancho, 98, and everything. I was like, can you do the ribbon cutting here? Can you do ribbon cutting there? I was like, I feel bad.
No,
Don't-
feel bad.
Exactly.
Feel-
So then I was
feel
like,
bad.
oh man.
Don't feel bad. I just ordered another pair of big giant scissors.
Okay, that works then. Yeah, even like Bernalillo, that's why I was actually in San Diego, I think, when I was in Bernalillo grand opening.
Yeah.
So we were like, can you contact her? I was like, okay, but it's Bernalillo. Sometimes I don't know which part is actually West
Yeah.
Chamber, because it's Rio Rancho Chamber, and we couldn't connect them or anything. We just end up getting balloon and everything from Walmart and get our own scissor too and cut it ourselves. We're like, what are we gonna do? So there's the thing. Like what you're saying is actually
Right.
good because you can mention like all the area where's the West Side and everything. I mean, it's bringing us more value. I just want you to know, like, and her, like, she bring us like all the new customers. She always supportive, and then all the business in West Side right now sign up because just bring more than just the annual fee that you put. You bring new people. You bring like pretty much new marketing.
Yeah.
Shout out on social media, and then they can help you with grand opening. Like put it out there and then bring new customer. It's just like marketing is pretty much like you get free shout out right now in social media.
Yeah.
That means more money.
It does.
It's more than just money.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna call this here today, right? And so just so you know, Melissa and I, we disagree heavily on the boundaries of the West Side, right? I like to
No,
call
we
it.
don't. Oh, okay.
I say west of the Sandia Mountains is what I
West
call
of the
it.
Mississippi.
West of the Mississippi is what some of the board members say, and Melissa says, let's just keep it to west of the river and be what we need to be. And just like you said, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to sell everything, right? And me, I have the mindset of I want to help everybody.
Yeah.
That's
and
me.
No, we do want to help everyone, but
You just gotta
There-
collab. You
You-
gotta collab
Yeah,
with the East Side Chamber. You gotta collab with the Rio Rancho
Right.
Chamber. Whatever it is, tell them like I'm gonna bring these people here.
Right.
Because I
And-
got like real connection with them. I got close connection with them. But you know what? If I don't know wherever you guys make the deal, but you just gotta collab again. There you go.
yeah,
It's one
and I
city.
am all for collaboration. Although I can't speak for other places, but
Well, we're not gonna talk about other organizations, but here, so I'm gonna offer up a collaboration with you. Maybe instead of you going out and doing one-on-ones, right? Maybe we produce a show like this here so that you can have your own show here where you're able to give advice to folks or budding entrepreneurs.
Oh, it's gonna be pleasure for me. But
yeah.
making sure they show up.
Well, yeah, and that's the
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
All they have to do is they have to log in
hmm
to their FaceBase or whatever it is that they're watching on, because we can go to multiple channels here for you. But there's that. The second thing, or what was I going to say? Okay, the second thing. Okay, so what is the date of the opening for the 98th and Central store?
So we are not sure yet with that because the thing is, every single location, the challenge about construction is you gotta get the permit.
Sure.
That one, I'm praying that the city being too nice,
Yeah.
we've been doing so many business, so it's easier for us, you know. But
Sure.
again, sometimes we just don't know like how long it's gonna take them to give us the permit and everything. But every single store, we are shooting about 2 months.
Okay.
Yes. So like
So-
Rio Rancho right now, we're probably we already start the build up right now. We're waiting for the permit to do like all the hard build up, like construction. So probably we're looking at October. So our location we're gonna look between October to November, and then by December we're gonna have another 4 or 5 more store that we're gonna sign.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm trying to close the deal about 15 stores the end of this year.
Holy
and
smokes.
40 by next year.
So I told my daughter's 5 years old, right? She's an absolute in love with the Paleta Bar.
Okay.
I told her that we were having this interview today. I think I told her this last Wednesday or last Tuesday as well.
All
We
right.
connected, right?
Yeah.
And she's been bugging me every day and every night. Can we go to the Paleta Bar? You know,
Please
so
bring her over.
98th and Central is my hood, right?
We're gonna bring it to your hood.
I'm gonna
right?
let her know that. Now, here's the other thing about that, right? So in that particular area there, the businesses that have gone into that exact space,
Yes.
have seen exponential growth based on that one location. And so I'm gonna be that dude. I want to come back to you in 6 months, right? And
Yep.
that's not giving you a whole lot of time. That's giving you 2 months for your build out, your permitting,
Yes.
and to get open, and then maybe another 4 months to actually be operational.
You just give us 2 months. We're gonna kill it, man.
Okay.
After 2 months, we open. Give me 4 months. The other 2 months, we're gonna kill it, man.
In 6 months, I want to come right back here. We're going to do another interview, and I want you to tell me how well the store on 98th and Central is performing or overperforming all your other stores.
All right. I mean, San Pedro will be hard to beat though, because
get-
this is the thing I always tell. Like the first store has to be the best.
Yeah.
If not, then something wrong with it. So, I mean, we want it to be happen too. Thank God. If I really like right now, Bernalillo actually been killing it too. They're like peasy. They're
Right.
good, but still like San Pedro is just another level.
Right.
Because it's just been the first store that we build up.
Sure.
You know, so there's always just gonna be like that. You know, like you're talking about Starbucks in Seattle. It's the oldest one.
Yeah.
Looks ugly, but guess what? The line outside the door, two
Is-
more block there's another Starbucks, but people want to go over there
Because it's
there's the
original.
value.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like the story that you want to tell from where everything started. You know.
I love that. And no, you're absolutely right. But I'm just going to say, let me ask you this question, right? And I'm sure you know, because you know numbers, right? What is your average dollar spend per person that walks through the door?
It's about $12.
About $12.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your foot traffic, typical San Pedro store?
San
On a- in
Pedro,
a
we're
day.
looking about 200 people a day.
About 200 people a
Yes.
day. Okay.
You know, weekdays.
On
There's
a-
weekdays.
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 Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
weekend we probably have about 350 to 500 people
Yeah.
on Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
I've never eaten a paleta standing up in my life.
My bad, dude. All right. I know.
till I went-
I got people got mad and I was like, dude, why don't you open a bigger store? I mean, it's like, I'm coming back. Oh, we have 5, 6 stores, but you can get this store bigger. I was like, why don't you come 11 o'clock in the morning when we just opened? You got another 6, 7 tables open up. You know,
Yeah.
so there's the thing. Like, I share this about entrepreneurship too, because you cannot please people. You open one store, they want 2 stores. You
Right.
have 2 stores, you have 10 stores. You have a 1,600 square feet store, they want you to open 5,000.
Right.
It's never gonna be pleasing nobody, but we just gotta keep doing our best.
Right.
And I told him, like, you know, but I always say it like when I play around,
Yeah.
I'll be waiting here tomorrow 11:10. You're gonna see all this table. I'm gonna make sure one stays reserved under your name. 'Cause there's nobody in opening. If you're coming after dinner time or if
Right.
you're coming after lunchtime, okay, you gotta expect that. You know.
You're gonna expect to have not, and you're not gonna wait, because let me tell you about the customer service, right? That is top notch. And my wife and I we're very big on customer service. She's in retail management, and she understands the need for customer service, right? And I call it need because there's not a lot of folks that practice it very well, right? But when you experience it, when you're on the other end, when you're on the receiving end of good quality customer service, it makes you feel good about doing business with that business owner or that particular business, because guess what? You're building, just like you said, the relationship.
Exactly. You know,
Right.
that's completely the big thing about me doing all the business that connect each other, because I always say, like, we're never gonna be too busy.
Sure.
We're never gonna be too busy because everyone matter. because sometimes, when the business too busy, they feel like we got customer, we don't need like to be too nice. Actually, I just had this conversation with my business partners, Hoyle, because he's like, oh, but everybody has different culture. I was like, everybody has different culture, but everybody know that having a smile, just simple as smile or like simple as have a good day,
Yep.
you're being nice. Instead of just like, later, dude.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, how may I help you? It's like, hey, how are you doing today? Instead of just like, how may I help you? What do you want to get? What can I
Yes.
get for you? That's two different things. So our concept is I always keep telling my manager, my employees every single day, even myself, we never going to be too busy because everyone matters.
Right.
Everybody who come into that door, who get out from that door, everyone matters. Because that's the mindset that you can create to be successful. Because if you already have the mindset like this, right now I'm busy, but if people book the time for me to build CD ABQ, I'm going to make my time even 30, 40 minutes because I'm never going to be too busy.
Sure.
But if they are too busy to show up, then what else can I do,
I love that. I love that. So let's talk about Build City ABQ really quickly.
We got Tahir, which actually we need to go back and circle around to the owner of Donut Mart. I know you two at one point were talking on collaborating on something. So, but that's another great example of somebody who goes above and beyond on the customer service, and he has right now 4 locations and also getting ready to launch a Rio Rancho store. So,
Oh, wow.
We got to get you two back together.
I
and
know.
collaborate on something.
We got like 3-4 people try to get us together, and for some reason, we just haven't. We have to, like God, the one who lined up the right people, right opportunities.
Right.
So we just have to kind of like sit together,
Right.
I don't like Tahir at all. I do not like Tahir. I love him.
There you go, man. You scared me for a moment, bro.
Both of you guys were looking at me sideways like, what are you going to say?
I know.
Tahir, I love you, brother. I love you. I just can't love your donuts right now.
Well,
You're gonna
Excuse
make
me.
keto diet donuts.
Yeah, we're going to make
yeah,
some
we're
keto
actually
diet
working
donuts.
on some stuff, some new donuts.
Excuse
we're coming
me.
up with ideas.
See, I got all choked up thinking about Tahir. I know we've got some other folks. Jesse Rodriguez, I saw you posted on his page.
He's
You were
a great
delivering,
man, bro. He's a great
delivering.
man.
Here we go, delivering on these shirts right here. Yes, another great. These are young entrepreneurs and excuse me, I apologize. Young entrepreneurs that are just out there making waves.
Yes.
And doing great things. Not only for themselves, but for several other people as well.
Yeah, I always say like Jesse and his wife. they're a power couple, man. They're gonna bring so much impact to the city when they understand what they can do. They just haven't seen it what they can do yet. I always tell them like, you guys have so much more you can offer, because I'm grateful God gave me that vision that I can see potential in others, and those two just like it's like a wave. Like if they understand, man, they're gonna bring like a huge impact. Hoping they're gonna try to like push themselves more, Because
Absolutely.
they are like huge, man. They're gonna be like bringing huge impact here.
Right.
I'm going to tell you guys a funny fact that you guys may not know. Not a lot of people do, but I was, for the first time and the one time only, their wedding coordinator.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
See, you do a lot of stuff too. Dude.
Exactly. Like you, I do a lot of stuff too.
I just stick with the food business though. I'm trying to help out, but
Yeah.
I like eating, so I stick
you
with the food for now.
Food business is good business. So let me ask you this. Now, are you mobile in any of the businesses? Meaning, can you go out and do events?
Yes, so right now, like all Paleta Bar, we do events.
Okay.
We do like actually like a small, like our Paleta freezer,
Uh-huh.
We go to events and everything during, they actually book it like to our website, through our email and everything. So we've been doing that. And the next concept we're going to do, so Paleta Bar, we want to reach out instead of just one concept that you guys seen.
Sure.
So we have the mini Paleta concept.
Ooh.
So we're going to have like inside every single mall, like 10 by 14 size. We already have rendering. We're trying to launch it in Coronado Mall and Uptown right now. But it's just like the conversation keep going south because they ask for too much money.
Yeah.
So we don't want it. We need you as much as you guys need us.
Sure.
So, and then we actually have another one is the food truck. So we're talking about a real food truck. We're not doing about trailer. So we're going to do the right way doing the food truck, and we're probably going to launch that next year.
Okay. So we're going to have to wait till next year for that.
Yep. And it's another new concept too, like Paleta, but another new concept.
Yeah.
That's where we're going to bring Tahir in.
Ah.
So I already have it. We already
Yes.
have all the concept running on. I just don't want to spill it the whole thing and let them come to us. Because remember, we are not creating hype. We're gonna create the legacy. You know?
We got to create the legacy first. We got to build a solid foundation, and we got to be willing to fail just a little bit,
Right.
but learn from those failures and work our butts off.
Exactly.
Right, and when we do all that, those are just the ingredients that we add into our mixing bowl, so
Right.
that we can have some sort of success. Now, success is different for everybody.
Yes, it is.
But one of the things you talked about was reinvesting, right?
Yes.
And I think that's an important thing for entrepreneurs to listen to or hear the idea or the concept of, because a lot of times as entrepreneurs, and if you're an entrepreneur and this is your only means of income, it's even more difficult to even think about reinvesting money when you are bootstrapping and
Yeah.
you're having a tough time making ends meet. But how can somebody start to do that with their business? Can you help us out with some ideas or some concepts on how they can start reinvesting?
So the way I look at it, I look at for broken store or
Uh-huh.
broken business, and I fix them by getting a free ownership. So like this is what I do with Potato Corner in Houston.
Uh-huh.
So I went there, I trained them about a year, and they're about collapse. They're about closing down.
Yeah.
And I know the value of that store.
Yeah.
And I know what they can do. So we just took over the store actually 2 months ago. Right now the sales is already about more than 200% increase. But again, because I see the value.
Yes.
And we hire the right team. It takes time, but I invest in those people who work over there. I went there only for 4 days. I trained them. They already doubled the sales. I went there last time 2 weeks. Right now they already like quadruple the sales. I mean, is it gonna be as good as when I'm there? Not yet, but they will, because again, everybody, as much as the business needs times, everybody needs time to grow too.
Right.
You just gotta motivate them, encourage them. So you wanna invest in your ideas, reinvest in your time, reinvest in your efforts. If you can work 80 hours instead of 40 hours, put another 40 hours in that business. Because right now I got so many stores actually coming up. Hey, can you fix my business?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'll help you. I'll give you the free advice. But if you want me to do more than that,
Pay me.
no, I don't ask you to pay me. I ask to give me ownership. Because I always tell them
There you
like
go.
that, because I was like, if you lose money, I'm gonna come up with the money too.
Sure.
But I'm making sure that your 50%, your 30%, your 60% is still gonna be bigger than your 100%.
Right.
Because which one you choose? 100% of losing money or 50% of making money?
Right.
That's a simple math. So that's how you can reinvest or sell your ideas. I give people the concept. So all this partnership doesn't come just, hey, let me put the money. No.
Right.
So it comes because I want to help people out. I give them the idea, I give them the concept, and they just like, how am I gonna do it? And I just like, you wanna partner up? I'll show you how things to get done, and we end up partnering up.
Wow.
Even like right now, I'm helping out one of the dance fit on Course and Montaño. They have a crazy busy place, but I don't understand how they still don't make proper income or like proper profit. And I told
Right.
them, I'll give you a month. If in a month you still don't see the value of yourself, partner up with me. I'm sure that I can bring you between 10 to 20,000 profit a month. And they were like, how? I was like, I give you the concept. I give her the concept. She texted me. She asked me, keep it. And then if you still don't do it again, then, this is my number.
Right.
Whatever you want. So feel free,
Yeah. And that's very powerful advice. And a lot of times people are only concerned with dollars, right?
Yes.
And what you just said is that is not the case. Reinvestment does not just mean dollars.
No.
You can reinvest in your time. You can reinvest in your resources that you personally bring to the table. Those resources happen to be between your two headphones here,
There
right?
you go.
In between those two headphones are 2 ears, and then you get it, right? But that's really refreshing for a lot of people here, because sometimes as entrepreneurs, it's easy to get stuck, right, in thinking certain things, or especially if you're bootstrapping and this is your only source of income, you begin to work and look at life like this.
Yes.
Because you don't see anything else other than, I've got to sell this product or I've got to sell this service or I'm not going to be able to eat dinner tonight. And that mentality can block your business from growing and succeeding, right?
Completely.
So I like that, right? When everybody's stuck in that mindset that you can open that up a little bit and say, okay, you know what? Maybe it's not dollars. Maybe it's not the dollars. Maybe, you know what? Guess what? Maybe you don't go, to the movies with your friends. Maybe
Completely.
you sit your butt at home and you work on your business, right?
Yep.
Maybe instead of going to the ABQS breakfast, just kidding. Maybe you go out to the neighborhood and you knock on doors, right, and introduce yourself to your neighbors and all that good stuff. So I love that. I hope that this has been not only inspirational but impactful for all of our listeners out there. I know that it has been. This is the most interaction that we've had in terms of people responding and having questions and whatnot. Thank you.
No, my pleasure. And then, let me just send an invitation to everybody. Like, you guys want me to, like, mentor you guys, create leaders, whatever I can do to help the business. Or even you guys want to do internship. Any days, I work every day when I'm in town. Come follow me. You guys want to see how the business being built up. You guys want to see how we create the brand, how we hustle, how we create the traffic out of nothing. Hit me up and then, just let me know. You guys can come join me in the store, see how I work, whatever you guys want, and whatever I can help, I would love to help,
I've always wanted to be a palatero. Always.
Man, I did paletero too, but we have the guy doing it.
You got a guy for that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I did it too sometimes, but my business partner, Juan, he was like, dude, stay away from my kitchen. No, but I was like, I do what I gotta do. If people want to make it with almond milk, because sometimes I challenge them, like, hey, you have sugar-free paleta? I was like, yeah, you gotta order 6 or more. They were like, oh, okay, yeah, you want to order 6 right now? I challenged them like, yes, okay, I'll make it right now.
Yeah.
Take me only 20 minutes, so I'll make it right away,
So you have the capabilities to make paletas on the
On
spot, on site.
Exactly. So
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I didn't know
wanna
that.
as long as we have the
Do a
ingredients.
behind-the-scenes
Yep.
video on it.
I'm sorry, what's that?
So we may have to do a behind-the-scenes video on how
Yeah, why don't we?
how,
Why don't we do that?
how they're made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We even have like a field trip and everything for the kids because same thing with jerky. We show you guys how to do it.
Yeah.
We always tell people we're not worried about, like showing up the secret. There's no secrecy. Like, you guys come see how we do it because all the location right now we actually put like the clear glass,
Sure.
so everybody can watch us making the paleta, like all the jerky. Feel free to come and we can.
Yeah.
People like actually one of the guy, hey dude, I'm about making my jerky company. Can you teach me how to make jerky? Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not worried about competition because I'm creating the brand. I'm creating, the legacy, not
Sure.
just selling jerky or selling paleta. I'm not worried about any of that.
Right.
Because they can have the product, but they don't have me. They don't have my business partners. They don't have my employees. They don't have my resources. So they're still going to end up collaboration with me. They're probably going to work with me making jerky. So I'm not worried.
I love that. I'm going to just give you a cheers on that one right there because, I feel the exact same way in life. And, I think that everybody has a special talent. And I believe that everybody, has a way to deliver their talent that is just slightly different from the next person. So everybody has value out there. You just got to know what that value is.
Exactly.
And you have to, put it on the table.
There you go,
put
man.
it on the table. Let people know about it. Wow, how exciting! We're just we're a little over an hour right now.
Oh, shoot. I got another meeting at 11:30, man. No, 12:30.
So we're gonna go ahead and cut this short here, or cut it for now. But how can folks get a hold of you?
So you guys can also, my personal page, Dipo Alam on Facebook, Instagram at Dipo Alam _ or Build City ABQ page. So there's the book button over there. So it says book now. Just hit it over there, and you guys can choose all the days that you guys can book. And again, I start traveling too again. Like usually like on the 15th, I'm gonna be in Houston. And then my parents came by to town too. So I gotta take care of them and everything.
Sure.
So anytime that actually you guys book, I'm gonna try to do my best to make it happen, to make it available. But again, please, I'm calling you guys out. Don't cancel the meeting anymore. Okay, you guys cancel the meeting, I'm gonna start charging you for deposit. I don't like taking the money, but please, just don't
Cancellation
cancel the meeting
fees.
anymore. it's just hard for me, you know.
Absolutely.
Yes.
No, I
We-
can certainly
we-
appreciate
both
that.
of us have been in that situation
Okay.
many times. So
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely, yes. If you book an appointment, keep your appointment. The worst thing you can do is cancel it for a stupid reason, like you have to watch a soccer game or something like that. And if I offended somebody, I'm sorry, but it is what it
That's
is,
the th-
right?
Exactly. I like that, man. People like to hear what they want to hear until you
Right.
you call them out. They got irritated. They got offended. I'm sorry, man. That's life, bro.
Yep. Well, that happens in it happens in everyday life, and we got to be mindful of, sometimes how things play out or what the optics are on certain things. But at the end of the day, get out there and hustle. Get out there and work what you got to work for, right? There's nobody's going to hand it to you. Nobody's going to give it to you. You just got to get out there and hustle it up. So, how can folks? You're doing videos as well. I saw
Yes.
you doing some motivational, inspirational videos. Do you do that from a particular page, or is that your personal page that you do that from?
Yes. Right now we do it my personal page as well as Build City ABQ page.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's not motivational, man. It's more about telling the truth.
Well,
So I don't watch it if you guys expect to be motivational, because I'm calling some people out because, or like even myself, my lazy in the past out, because that's just telling the truth.
Right.
I'm just sharing whatever I can. I'm not trying to be motivational about that, because some people gonna get offended. So just get ready.
Yep. Well, no. I call it motivational because usually if you are lazy and you hear something that inspires you, that is motivating, right?
Yeah.
And so anytime you're able to do that, which you do that. I said do. You do that, right? That's motivational speaking, right?
I'm trying.
So
man.
you are now one of Albuquerque's top motivational speakers.
God bless me and God bless you guys there.
Said so right here on ABQB2B, the network live stream. And the whole idea behind this page here, it's been around for since 2010, right? Yes,
Oh, wow.
2010. And it's just, again, your exact same vision for this is, really bring the community together, support the community, and share, ideas on how we can support and help each other. And so I want to collaborate with you on this page here and as many other ways as we possibly can. You're an inspiration. Hearing your story and everything that you're involved in, it's very inspiring to me. And I hope that it inspired somebody else out there. And if it didn't, well, shame on you. You can watch it again and again
I'm
and
sure
again
it
and
did.
again.
I got a lot of comments on just your mindset, and so you definitely reach people with, even though you don't think you're a motivational speaker, but that's what you're doing.
I'm trying.
That is who you are. That's what you do. All right. Any last parting words for us? Anything that that we just need to know that you want to burn into our brains?
Like I said, anybody wanna, send an invitation for me to help out, I'm here to help out the best way possible. And then everybody who is about to become entrepreneur or launching any brand, opening any stores, just remember persistence. You guys gotta remember, you guys have to have the patience of the company, of the products, and then being patient. It's gonna take time. Enjoy the process. There you go.
Love it. All right. How about you, Melissa?
How can I follow that?
Well, come
Tell
on.
them to join West Chamber.
Yes.
There you go.
No, but I do see something with the chamber and working with your vision together. I think we can help these business owners.
Let's
So,
do that. Let's do that.
All right. Well, the last thing I have to say is thank you guys for joining us. Thank you
My
for
pleasure.
being a guest on the show today. Thank you for imparting wisdom and knowledge on the masses out there. We are going to sign off. Yo soy Luisito de la Noche, Pepe Rodriguez Maria Sarachon Hernandez. Now the new paletero soon.
Yo soy di Poalam, yo nací en Chihuahua, delicias. I was kidding, man. I'm not, bro. My business partner gonna go crazy on me.
Hey, you know what? What good is it if you can't have any fun, right?
There
At
you
the end
go,
of the day,
exactly.
if you're not having fun doing what you do, then stop doing it. But hey, listen, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop in your comments down below with questions. We'll come back to the page and answer those accordingly. Know that we always go live from ABQB2B, the network, the live stream every Tuesday and every Thursday at 11 a.m. And we do so from Team Alkaline live stream. That's right, folks. The Kangen Water Store. Change your water. Change your life. It is a very powerful powerful, powerful, powerful stuff here. And I think that the next one that we do, we may be coming to do a special edition of a show to show you exactly how paletas are made in the 505.
And beef jerky too. Don't forget
Oh,
that.
yeah.
También el carne seca beef
Sí.
jerky, right?
Sí, por favor.
All right, I love it. Bilingual, trilingual, right?
Huh?
Huh? All right, friends. Well, we'll see you guys soon. We got the chief hydration officer. He's planning and meeting and scheming and looking at all the wonderful ways to expand and grow this business. So we will see that here. We'll see you guys soon.